Well, hello there. You may notice that I am in a different thing. Also, wearing my pilgrim dress today, which makes me look like a pilgrim, and I like it because it's really warm and it means I can wear a dress in the cold, which is really exciting. Am I recording? I should check. Yay! Okay. Also, I'm in a study room of my library. Anyway, I wanted to talk about this year because it has been quite a year and quite the roller coaster. And next year is going to be even bigger. And I don't know, this is mainly for me just to check in on myself a year from now and see if I completed the goals that I wanted to and everything like that. But yeah. Yeah, I'd also like to hear what you guys have for the year, how your year went, yeah. Anyway, sorry, I can't talk. Okay, so this year, emotionally has been a year of like highest highs and lowest lows. I think this is the year that my relationships have changed I really can't speak, have changed the most. I gained a lot of new friends that I wasn't ever expecting, but I also lost a lot of relationships that I wasn't expecting to lose either. But I think that's good because that means that I'm growing and changing as a person because, that's all I want to do. And if I don't have change, then there's no growth. And ultimately, I want growth. So that's cool. Yeah, also to mention to myself, in case I forget, this year I am a high school senior and I've just completed my first semester of classes. So anyway, this year I got to travel outside of the country for the first time. I am so very fortunate. I got to go to Rome, which was amazing, and I saw so many things, and I played music in front of the Pantheon for people, and it was so cool, and I got in trouble with the Italian police for playing music, but it was all good in the end. But that was so cool, and then I went to China, and I got to climb the Great Wall, and it was so, wow, I did that, that's crazy, oh my gosh. I started working for myself again, I started up my dog walking business again. I started teaching kids music after school, which is really cool. I started having regular gigs where I'm paid to play music, which is ridiculous. I lived in New York City by myself for a week. It's crazy to think that it's only been a year, but I just started learning music production and I have music production software and that's my life now. I started working on my first EP, which is crazy, and I got to raise money for refugees, Vegas, hurricane victims, and after-school programs for underprivileged kids, which was really cool. And most of all, I feel like this is the year that I learned how to love myself and be confident in myself and pick myself up without having to feel guilty about it I don't feel like I have to put myself down to be humble anymore. And I think that's really cool. But yeah, anyhow, next year is going to be the year. It's going to be so crazy. And it's the year that I actually start out going into the real world and everything. And I'm so excited. I can hardly, going to school every day. I understand and I know I'm very privileged to be able to go to school and have access to education. But now that I know what I want to do and I'm already making income from my own businesses and everything, it's just going to school just feels so redundant and tedious and unnecessary. But it's okay because next year I graduate. Yeah, we'll talk about that. Okay, so next year I'm gonna release my first EP, which is crazy, and all that money will go to charity, which I'll talk about later when we get closer. I'm gonna turn 18. I'm gonna be a legal adult, which is crazy. I will see Lorde in concert. finally. And for those of you who don't know, Lorde is like my favorite artist in the world. She is, if I had a religion, it would honestly be her. Not because her name is Lorde, but because like I worship that woman. I'm gonna graduate from high school. Pretty cool. I'm gonna move to New York City, be involved with some sort of charity. It would be really cool to travel somewhere new. I doubt I'm gonna have the money to, but I think it would be really cool to do that. I think I can make it happen. I'm gonna get my first apartment, which is crazy. Taxes. I need to learn to do taxes as an independent contractor because I've been putting that off for a while. And then I'm gonna work my butt off and have a diet of like mostly bananas and rice, so I don't have to leave New York. So yeah, and then in general, like I hope to become a much better producer and musician. I'm gonna intern at a music studio, hopefully, later this year. So, I mean, I am going to, not hopefully, but it's gonna be cool, but I'm excited. I just really want to work hard, and I want to make music and service more of a reality than it already is, and I'm just so excited to finally start my life. And yeah, but anyway, thank you all so much for supporting me through everything. Like, if it wasn't for YouTube, I would never have the confidence to not go to college and to be a musician, and to like, I have a gig tomorrow, and I would have never had the confidence to like play live or anything like that if it weren't for YouTube and people like you being so supportive of me and my dream to help people and give people the resources they need through the support gathered by my art. So thank you so much, and I'd love to hear your goals for next year. That would be so cool. But anyway, I hope you have an excellent day and an excellent new year. Again, thank you so much. I love your face, and I'm so very grateful and happy to have you all in my life and on my journey as it begins, and I'm really excited. Okay, bye.